Learning to Reflect is a blended learning module designed by Tom Worthington. These are the notes for the Semester 2, 2019, Work Portfolio Package at the Australian National University, Computer Science Tech Launcher Program. In this second and last part, you will reflect on what you have learned. The assignment task is to select a real position to prepare an application cover letter for, and revise the responses to selection criteria prepared in Assignment 1, and other parts. Components of a job application. The cover letter introduces the applicant, you, explains why you want the position, and your most relevant qualifications, skills and experience. The cover letter should be prepared last, but placed first. The cover letter provides a summary of claims to the position. The cover letter should be followed by your statement addressing the selection criteria. If there are few criteria, this may be incorporated in the cover letter. This is followed by the curriculum vitae (CV), also called a resume. The CV is an overview of a person's experience and qualifications. See resumes from ANU Careers for more details. Supplementary material can be placed at the end of the application as evidence of work described in the application. This could be diagrams, samples of code, schematics of a prototype, user testing procedures, or other work. It is important that the work presented was created by you, not just a team you worked in. Reflective writing. Unlike the group work carried out for your project, an application cover letter, responses to selection criteria and a CV are individual. This work needs to be reflective. It is about how you can fit the role being applied for, and how you have faced challenges and learned from them. Barua, Ward and Jackson 2017 found that a final assessment in the form of an individual reflective essay was useful for students having undertaken a teamwork project. However, students engaged in this WPP activity previously found reflective writing too abstract, so the task was changed to an application for a position, incorporating reflection. 3 reflective questions for any position are: can you do the job? Do you want to do the job? Do you fit into the culture? From Cover Letters. Structure, Australian National University Careers, 2018. UTS use a model for teaching reflection, with 4 levels. Recount, what happened. React, how did you feel about what happened. Analyze, why it happened, or why you reacted as you did. Improve, what did you learn from what happened. What will you change to improve things. From Pryor, Ferguson and Leaney, 2016. In preparing your cover letter, you may choose to highlight something you have learned during your studies. This may not be something planned, or part of the formal curriculum. Kahanda, Daniels, Peters and McDermott 2014 describe 4 levels of reflection. Descriptive writing. The student simply describes experience without significant attempts at analysis. Although essentially non-reflective, it can nevertheless serve as a foundation for later, more complex activity. Descriptive reflection. The student attempts to provide reasons for their learning experiences based upon quasi-reflective personal judgments. Dialogic reflection. The student enters into a personal discourse to explore possible reasons for observed outcomes. Critical reflection. In this context, critical reflection was taken to be demonstrated by the elaboration of reasons for personal learning decisions and experiences, which takes into account a mature understanding of the psychological and pedagogical factors affecting the learning process. In your WPP, you are expected to exhibit critical reflection. Searching for positions available. Like other universities, the Australian National University lists current job opportunities. Commercial job search sites, such as Seek, have thousands of positions offered. You need to search for positions suited to your experience, qualifications and ambition. For those interested in further study, or research, universities list both internal scholarships provided by the institution and those provided by organisations. Australian National University has scholarships for computer science and engineering students. An example is the Data 61 Scholarship, in areas such as analytics, cyber-physical systems, software and computational systems and decision sciences. For those interested in setting up a business, startup centers offer programs and grants. The Canberra Innovation Network, which has Australian National University as a founding member, lists programs and grants available to local entrepreneurs, including Australian National University students. Ribbit from CSIRO matches students to projects. The Australian Government's Job Outlook website lists job titles, tasks and skills. Computing-related jobs include software and applications programmers, describing tasks, job titles, and specializations. Typical computing job requirements. Software and applications programmers design, develop, test, maintain and document program code in accordance with user requirements, and system and technical specifications. A bachelor degree or higher, or at least 5 years of relevant experience, or relevant vendor certification is usually needed. Around 3/4 of workers have a university degree. Sometimes experience or on-the-job training is needed in addition to a qualification. Typical job tasks include researching, consulting, analyzing, identifying technology limitations and deficiencies in existing systems, testing, debugging, diagnosing and correcting errors, writing and maintaining program code, writing, updating and maintaining technical program, end-user documentation, providing advice, guidance and expertise in developing proposals and strategies for software design. Job titles are analyst programmer, developer programmer, software engineer, architect, or designer. Software tester, analyst programmer, developer programmer, software tester. From Job Outlook, Australian Government, 2019. Suggested reading: reflective writing, cover letters, structure, style and practicalities, resumes, and effective writing styles, all from Australian National University Careers, 2018. Quiz. Please complete online quiz 2 now. Questions. Answer one of the questions in Forum 1 now. Then reply to an answer from a fellow student and rate 3. First question. What position do you propose to apply for? Check to see if someone has already posted this position, and if so, choose another. Provide a brief summary and hypertext link for your selection. Second question. Give examples of how your formal coursework and co-curricular studies help you answer any, or all, of these questions. Can you do the job? Do you want to do the job? Do you fit into the culture? Assignment. Start work on Assignment 2 now. Bring your draft to Workshop 2, along with your forum posts, and be prepared to discuss your work. References. Barua, B., Ward, T., and Jackson, N. 2017, July. Is reflective writing an effective peer assessment tool for students in higher education? In 16th International Conference on Information Technology-Based Higher Education and Training, 2017, pages 1–6. Kahanda, A., Daniels, M., Peters, A.K., and McDermott, R. 2014, October. Critical Thinking, Peer Writing, and the Importance of Feedback. In 2014 IEEE Frontiers in Education Conference Proceedings, pages 1–7. This presentation contains images that were used under a Creative Commons license. See the accompanying website for a full list of images and attributions.